Sup, wrestling fans? I'm Marcus Pierre.
And I'm David Joseph.
And this is the No Holds Barred podcast. Our mission statement is to provide reviews and our opinions on sports entertainment and professional wrestling as a whole. Now, on today's show, we're going to cover the Money in the Bank card, over and under, and Pop or Boo. But before we get into that, we just want to say thank you for liking us on Facebook. Thank you for subscribing to us on iTunes. And thank you for following us on SoundCloud. And thank you for subscribing to us on YouTube as well. Now, my podcast partner over here, David Joseph, has a blog. If you want to tell them about that.
Yeah, that's right. I am a columnist, and I do have columns on our Facebook page, No-Holds Barred Podcast. And I do write columns for CamelClutchBlog.com. Feel free to check out some of my columns on our Facebook page, and even go straight to the site. Go to CamelClutchBlog.com and look through their articles, and you'll see David Joseph by certain columns.
Yeah, it's a good read. He provides a good perspective on wrestling and the topic that he's covering, and you will definitely learn something about it. It's very insightful as well. I definitely recommend it for anybody to read his blog, Camel Clutch.
Appreciate it.
No problem. So, the Money in the Bank will be this Sunday, and it's going to be an epic show. The card is looking good.
It's looking like the best Money in the Bank of all time.
I agree.
No exaggeration either.
Absolutely. A lot of big matches and first-time matches is going to happen as well. But, of course, there is the pre-show. Now, the first match on that card is going to be Baron Corbin going one-on-one against Dolph Ziggler again. How many times am I going to have to see these guys wrestle? Like, honestly, this needs to be the blow-off to their feud. That's it. They need to move on.
Thank God the brand split's happening soon, because after these guys, after the amount of times these guys have fought, you got to separate them.
You do.
Keep Corbin, if Ziggler's on SmackDown, put Corbin on Raw. If Corbin's on Raw, put Ziggler on SmackDown.
Vice versa.
Keep them far apart for years to come, because we've talked about it in past episodes, Marcus.
That's right.
This whole trading wins, staying at 500 with each opponent, it's not cutting it for me.
Yeah.
Hopefully this brand split says that. With that being said, Baron Corbin wins decisively. Ziggler does the job, as he does well.
Absolutely, I agree. Baron Corbin needs to go over decisively. I don't want this match to go on longer than 5 minutes, to be honest with you. They do not need to go on. Yeah, they already had 2 good matches already, as is. It should have ended a long time ago. Corbin, that's it. I don't have nothing else to say.
The same way you don't think that this match should go any longer than 5 minutes, the same way this analysis doesn't go longer than 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Next match.
Yep. So the second match of the night will be Charlotte and her protege, Dana Brooke, going head-to-head with Natalya and Becky Lynch. Yeah, honestly, I don't think this match really necessarily needed to be on this card, as is.
It screams Raw tag team.
Pretty much,
to me.
Yeah. It's more of a filler. It's kind of a filler, you know. Charlotte's the only one that kind of matters within these four women.
At this very moment.
Pretty much, and I still think Becky Lynch is playing the wrong character in a sense. I think she's more natural as a heel. I'd want to see it. And Natalya, honestly, without a change of character, she's not really doing much. She's just spinning and doing a spiral right now in the women's division. Honestly, Charlotte and Dana Brooke need to go over decisively in this one and look very strong at that. Whether they need to cheat, that's fine, but they just need to come off strong and dominant to some degree, you know, and get some heat while they're at it, you know. So, and I expect for Dana Brooke to kind of show something new that we haven't seen from her at all. So
I'm gonna go and say Charlotte and Dana Brooke win too, but I think this match, as you said, it is more filler, but I think the only interesting key here to this match is whether or not after the match, whether it's a Paige coming in, as we did see she got the win on Raw, and whether it's a Paige coming in after, whether it's a Sasha Banks, or whether it is a new woman debuting. I want to see if they establish the next diva that's going, or my bad, the next woman that's going to feud with Charlotte. Win or lose, I want to see somebody attack them. You know what I mean? Say Charlotte and Dana get their decisive win. I want to see Sasha do a run-in, boom, 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 establish her as the next contender going into SummerSlam. Whoever it is, I just want Charlotte's next feud to be established. And please don't go back to Natalya. Yeah,
Natalya, she can either go to NXT, be a trainer or something, but she's all set. She just doesn't need to do anything in the women's division. Charlotte and Dana Brooke, I would definitely book them to win this match. And the next match is Apollo Crews going one-on-one with Sheamus in this grudge match. Highly anticipated. Apollo Crews, He's showing a lot of fire and a lot of aggression, which is what I like. On Raw, it seems like he cut the smiling and just went right after Sheamus and just started throwing punches forearms, knocked him out of the ring, attacked him some more, jumped him, threw him out of the barricade, threw him out of the arena, looked strong at that while he tried to help Zack Ryder. I liked it. I like that a lot. I want to see more of that Apollo Crews. And of course, to prolong his career, to give him some momentum going forward onto his next feud, Apollo Crews has to win hands down. Absolutely.
It's about to be 3 for 3 of us agreeing, but
yeah.
I know viewers might not be used to that, but I'm going to say, yeah, Apollo Crews has to go over and will go over. He has to look strong. He looks like he's carved out of stone. He's built like a tank. He's agile. He's an up-and-comer. He's a part of this new era, to say. So to prove that he's a big-time player and to prove that he actually has the potential to make it, he has to beat Sheamus. And I think Sheamus is the perfect stepping stone for Apollo Crews to make it to the top. He's perfect. Because Sheamus gets a lot of heat, but at the end of the day, he's good at what he does. He's good at drawing heat. He never puts on a bad performance. He's reasonably, decent on the mic. And I think by the end of this, Apollo Crews will come out a better and more important superstar.
And after this, I don't want to see any more from them. That's it. They need to move on.
Hopefully not.
Start fresh, start new. There's a lot of opponents for Apollos to work with, And if you want to see us work with some more topics and coming up in the future, feel free to comment underneath this video, like us on Facebook, as you're already doing, and subscribe to us on YouTube. And remember, we'll hold your attention.